Strategic, APC, and 2027 CPC bloc expresses commitment to APC Tinubu's government. Why we defected to APC, 𝐒𝐈𝐂𝐄𝐑 PDP stakeholders. We didn't know 𝐒𝐈𝐂 would destroy PDP, Uzobo. Away from that, 501 blind candidates set to write 2025 JAMB nationwide. Bukola Delta is finally APC. Keyamo thanks Tinubu for his leadership. Defection, group slams Delta governor for dumping party, vows to oppose re-election. Insecurity, Tinubu in closed-door meeting with NSA CDS. Peter Obi attends late Pope Francis funeral ceremony. There are pictures attached to that one. Anti-party activities. Atiku, Wike should leave PDP immediately. Body judge. Breaking, Delta Governor Breweri dumps PDP for APC. And that's still on that story. Benue killings, we need help, not state of emergency. Governor Leah begs federal government. Headlines out of the Premium Times. 2027 supporters ignore Tinubu's directive. Fill Abuja with campaign posters. How Nigeria plans to address falling oil prices, budget shortfalls. Minister Tinubu issues fresh directives to NSA service chiefs on security. Says enough is enough. Rivers, Benue, Akwa Ibom records highest HIV cases in Nigeria according to report. Forensic audit of NNPC underway. Minister updated. Governor Breweri, deputy commissioners defect to APC. Nigeria, other G24 countries express concerns over tightening of aid budget amid humanitarian crisis. EFCC to arraign fake Abuja land vendor, warns residents against fraudulent marketers. 2027. Right, I'm just going to skip that one because I've taken it before. Nigerian government inaugurate flight operations at Bola Ahmed Tinubu International Airport. And so the Daily Post reports Air Peace shuts flight operations nationwide. Former Governor Okowa defects to APC. Delta Governor 𝐒𝐈𝐂 dumps PDP for APC. Osun Rep Oluwole resigns from PDP. And so more stories here. You can't turn a blind eye. Gani Adams asks Tinubu to stop killings in Plateau. Benue, Ondo. Benue killings, stakeholders lament persistent herdsmen attack, prefer solutions. And some headlines from the Daily Trust. Enough is enough. Tinubu tasks security chiefs to end killings. Nigeria Daily, how street vendors can grow through tech. AP suspends flight operations nationwide over Nimet strike. And also you find defection, don't turn Nigeria into dictatorship. Dele Momodu tells Tinubu. And lastly, this one says new terror group, Mahmuda, intensifies attacks. We're live on Facebook at 32FM 949 Feyia. You're listening to 32FM 94.9, and we are going to be going on a commercial break now. Do stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Do you know you can still meet up with June 2025 admission into one of the most affordable universities in the UK? Wrexham University is the right place for you as it offers quality education. Wrexham University is top 5 in the UK for teaching satisfaction according to the Guardian University Guide 2025 for courses and lectures. June admission application is ongoing at Wrexham University for various master's programs, and master's tuition fee ranges from £10,500 to £11,500 after scholarships. All you need to do is pay 50% of this fee, and the rest can be paid when you get to the UK. Talk to a representative of Wrexham University on WhatsApp by chatting 070-868-60286. Also follow the representative on Instagram at Apply and Study. Wrexham University, the place to be.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did he grow up?
That's it with kids, though.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NANKID 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NANKID 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Kò bá jẹ́ 24, 29 tàbí 32 ṣáà ti fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa lórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kàn tẹ 32FM949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀.
The richness so amazing for your cereal, tea and purple. Dano evaporated milk. Pour it, taste it, creamy and delicious. Dano evaporated milk.
Now you can enjoy a great creamy taste with Dano Full Cream and Dano Cool Cow Evaporated Milk. Try it and taste the Dano difference.
Tifa bá wọlé tọ́ ní fàáfàá Jifa. 32FM, the happiness station, is ready to spread happiness again. Yes, turn don't reach for us to make our listeners smile again. Oh, are you ready? Chetty dúró dédé. Awufu berekete don land like traffic lights. If true data is life, na if you say recharge card go come with you. If your finger is fast and you are feeling lucky on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, then keep your dial locked on 32FM949. Fẹ̀yìn nítorí òjò recharge card yóò máa rọ̀ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Ìṣẹ́gun, Ọjọ́rú àti Ọjọ́bọ̀. Ìyẹn ní pé every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday time go reach you. Awufu berekete go dey ṣẹlẹ̀ on top 32FM 94.9 by 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 5 p.m. Congo reach 7 p.m. Lẹ́yìn tó túmọ̀ sí pé láago 8 òwúrọ̀, aago 11 àárọ̀, aago 1 ọ̀sán, aago 5 àti aago 7 àṣálẹ́. If it be red network, if it be green network, it still fit be yellow network. Any which way na way, your own na to stay alert and stay active on 32FM. Ló bá tán, má gọ̀ọ̀kì ẹ̀ láfàwọ́dá.
You want like Vinny Junior? Èmi tí mo phenomenal gangan.
Golden penny pasta, what's your reason? What's your reason, oh? Everybody gather round. Come and hear the news in town. From the kitchen to my heart, every single body's a thrill. With every bowl I share, I find more reasons.
There are more reasons to love Golden Penny Pasta, enriched with protein and fiber for you and your loved ones. Golden Penny Pasta, great taste, good nutrition.
Feel better about your life.
32FM 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Thank you for staying with us on the Break It Dawn Papers review. This is your laughter station, 32FM 94.9. Yesterday on the show, I rode solo. Today, I have two heavyweights who are going to be on the analysis this morning. I'm pleased to introduce, of course, our analyst, Mr. Femi Olukunle, as well as Professor Oluojedoko. They are both going to be joining me for the analysis. Good morning. This morning. Good morning, sirs.
Well, top of the day to you.
DENIKE, good morning, and I'm so glad to welcome my brother
Professor Jedokun. I'm so glad to have you.
Who gave us a
with me
surprise
today.
in the studio
Thank
this
you very
morning?
It was a surprise.
Yes, it was.
And it's good to be back.
And welcome back home.
Thank you.
All right, so we are going to be starting off with the defection. I think that's a very major one today. The 2027 power shift has begun, according to the reports, and oppositions are now weakening because some PDP governors and senators have started to eye APC. Some have made the bold move to actually move, like Okowa and Obrewori. I just want to throw it straight to you. What do you think this means for the people? What do you think this means for their constituents and the people that they are also supposed to be in charge of? What do you think this means for Nigeria in 2027 as a whole? I think I'm going to throw that question to Professor Oluwajedokun first.
I think there will be some who will say that those who make peaceful change possible make defections inevitable. What do I mean? Once people feel that it's not going to be possible for them to get into power, through the ballot box, what would they do? They would join them. And I think it's become more and more difficult in this country for the opposition to make a headway. But I think we are moving gradually to a one-party state, which doesn't help us, because a state where you have two or more opposition parties ensures that the government of the day does better. And I think people are just purely positioning themselves. It's not about the interest of the people. It's not about ideology. It's not about principle. It's about power, and power for the sake of it. And I just hope, that maybe the new alliance of some other people will create a very strong opposition. But I also think, if you look at Delta particularly, because there are different principles or issues at play, it's really Ibori to a certain extent who's realigning his political forces, you understand, to ensure that they stay relevant and then continue to have power. And of course, our president wants to continue beyond 2027, and this is one way of continuing.
Mr. Femi Olukule, do you align with this one party? Because it's seeming like there's seeming to be a one party standard now that's about to begin.
No, I vehemently go against it, and this is the reason. And what is happening in Delta State, I don't blame anybody other than the PDP itself. Because PDP is just like the proverbial farmer who went to the field to plant maize seedlings and kept a white fowl under his garments, planting it in the glare of the white fowl. Naturally, when the farmer leaves the field, the fowl will pick up all the seedlings. The seeds planted. Now, you have some dissidents in your party who are working against the interests of the party, and they are aligning with the opposition, with the APC, and you keep them there, and there is no control mechanism in PDP. So I'm not surprised. That is on the one hand. On the other hand, what Governor of Delta State has done is a betrayal of agreement between the people who put him there under the platform of PDP and himself. One thing is that the people who voted for him under the platform of PDP saw APC, saw other parties before they chose PDP. So he has disappointed the people. He has betrayed the people that sent him to power to be their governor. I read their reason for going to join APC. They said in order to govern the state well. Is it the party that is governing the people, or the governor that was assigned by the people, that was voted for by the people? Is it the party that governs? So you see, their reason is not acceptable, it's not tenable.
And speaking of what you said about the fact that some people have been having anti-party activities and they still remain, what do you think about Bode George, advising? He's the former deputy national chairman of the PDP, and he has advised that Atiku Abubakar and Nyesom Wike leave the party immediately. Are we still on the premise of advising, or of, would I say, forceful exit from that party?
Unfortunately, there is no clear leadership in PDP. There is no clear. Their center is so weak, it cannot control the party. And that is why every Tom, Dick and Harry is misbehaving, doing whatever they like. And for Bode George, I give it to him. It's another statement. He's been talking against all these shenanigans that are happening in that party. But the unfortunate aspect of this is that there is nobody who is going to implement discipline in that party. So that is why everybody does whatever he likes. Look at Wike. Wike congratulated governor of Delta State and the former governor for coming
from his PDP
for coming to APC, and Wike still claims to be a party member, a PDP party member. Then when governor of Ondo State won the election, Wike congratulated him. So swimming against the interest of the party that made him. So, and then you remember what the president told him, that yes, so the local government election that is going to happen in the Federal Capital Territory, don't work for your party. If you work for your party, I will remove you. So everybody knows that Wike is working for the party. Wike is just voice of what they call it, voice of Esau, hands of Jacob.
To embrace at this time as a people?
I think it's a retrogressive move. A lot of people suggest that the reason why you brought in PVC, the reason why you brought is it BVN,
NIN,
and all those things was to guarantee security of identity and to ensure that whoever says he is who he is. And what we're now doing, moving towards this, basically, is to go back to the bad old days. Some will say Wild West, but I don't want to particularize it to the West. But those days when basically, you understand, you could rig elections anyhow, willy-nilly. And to a certain extent, some will say that our electoral jurisprudence also supports it in the sense that the laws are not tight enough, and that the laws, you understand, even though they were supposed to ensure, you understand, that technology takes predominance, INEC has been given free rein to interpret technology to suit whatever purpose. So I think it wouldn't help our democracy. It wouldn't help getting the votes of the people, the will of the people. And I think it's steps like this which encourage opposition politicians to move towards the mainstream, because they feel they have no hope anyway if they stay outside. So why don't we move into the big tent? So I hope this is not true. I hope INEC will review it. And I hope when there's a new national chairman, some of the tightening, because we need to tighten the processes rather than losing the processes, so that we get the actual will or the voice of the people, as some people might say.
Mr. Femi, what's your perspective on this INEC situation?
During the second term of Buhari, the election we had, there was massive voting by 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old in Kano and some other northern states. And I remember that the journalists confronted the commissioner of police in Kano then, that look at this boy. This boy is an underaged voter. And the commissioner said, how can you say he's an underage? Do you know whether he has a problem growing up, whether he has certain deficiency in his system? And then we saw cases where child went to voting booth with the voting card of her grandfather, and they said, just let her vote. So according to building on what the prof said, it is just legitimizing illegitimacy. They want to illegitimize nonsense. So, and that is to legalize electoral fraud. If you say that people should just go to polling booths to vote,
they say they would generate a slip. INEC would generate a slip, or it can be downloaded from their official website.
To download, that every Tom, Dick and Harry can download. It is to legitimize illegality, and that is justice.
Okay, let's touch on the security situation in the country. And the president is issuing a fresh directive to NSA service chiefs on security, saying enough is enough. How do you think the president has handled this so far, in your opinion? I'll be throwing that to Professor Ojedoko.
Well,
I mean, you have been away for a bit,
yes,
but would I say monitoring closely? What's the perception like on how the president has handled security so far?
I think people were a bit disappointed that when all this was going on, the president still continued to maintain, I don't know what you call it. Do you call it holiday? Do you call it medical leave? I don't know what it was called, but I know it was away for quite a while. And I would have expected that almost immediately, or he would have given full authority to his vice president to act in his absence, so that such things should have been dealt with. This violence has gone on long enough, and long enough. It went on and on and on, and each time, what do we see? The summoning of the service chiefs, and the situation never improves. There are some structural problems there. Policing, of course, has collapsed. The constabulary duty of the policing is not effective. The military boys, you understand, are being overwhelmed, or they are inactive for whatever reason. And then these people, they say they speak foreign languages. That's what we hear, which other means that they've been infiltrated. So I think the government needs to rejig and relook at the security architecture. Allow states, you understand, That's what they've been clamoring for. Allow states or regions or whatever you call them to have their own policing outfit so that they can maintain law and order and they can prevent. We need preventative rather than reactionary. What we are doing is we are reacting to events. Rather, we should be preventing it from spreading and also having human intelligence so that we can stop it. It's a disappointment. We felt this government would do better. Maybe they can still recover their ground. But as of today, it's huge disappointment.
Mr. Femi, what do you make of it? Because yesterday there was something about a crime squad that the police was supposed to organize so that they would be in certain places, and also the call by Gani Adams for state police. I want you to touch on that.
I said it on Tuesday that I even saw the video clip yesterday where a police officer who belongs to counter-terrorism unit of the police was lamenting. It was not the only one. They were lamenting that they did not allow them to attack these killers. So the meetings that President organizes with the arrowheads of security of this country, he has not given us any fruits. But what I expect the governor and the president to have done is this: he should have stopped you should have stopped running a borderless country, because we are a borderless country. Our flanks are opened, and that is why all Tom, Dick, and Harry come into the country, and then all these miscreants that come from other countries. That is what encourages them, because there's nobody who is putting them in check. There's nobody who is profiling them. That hey, where are you
but are we 100% sure that it's miscreants from other countries that are 100% responsible for the things going on in the insecurity?
They came in and they have recruited some of our own. And as I said it on Tuesday, and people know that during the Buhari administration, he told people from outside to come into the country without having visa. When they come, they will give them visa on arrival. And then I said it again that governor of Bauchi State, the sitting governor of Bauchi State, said that all Fulanis all over the world should come to Nigeria. They want to make Nigeria their capital, so they should come to Nigeria. These people have come now. They have come. They have dotted all our forests. And not only that, they want to have states of their own. That is why they are focusing on Plateau and Benue to clean away, to kill some people there and then to plant themselves there. For Tinubu administration, it is not difficult to know these people. I've always been saying it. Anyone that goes into another man's village, kill them, maim them, burn their villages, and then they are now settling there. Is it difficult for you to apprehend them and deal with them decisively? So they are not doing that, and therefore them not to allow the state governments to have their own security apparatus with sophisticated weapons. It's like they are encouraging these miscreants to continue to kill. So they should arrest the terrorists and they should call them terrorists, because I studied early this morning. I studied the meaning. I went into dictionary. What is the meaning of terror? When they say somebody is a terrorist, what does it mean? When they say somebody is a gunman, what does it mean? When they say somebody is a bandit, what does it mean? If you look at all of them, they have a common denominator. That is that they carry guns, they harass people, they kill people, they torment people. So all of them. So declare these people as terrorists and deal with them decisively as they deserve. So the governors themselves, it is high time they came out forcefully and tell the president that, look, we are the ones bearing the brunt. It is in our states that people are being killed. When they kill people, they destroy our state economies. Now we want state police. Give us power to buy weapons for our police and the other security architecture that we have. If they don't tell the president forcefully, I mean, the president will be playing politics. And the fact of the matter is that they are playing politics with the lives of the people. He has not given the security people the right order, just saying that go there and make peace. What kind of peace when people have died?
All right, we have to go on a break now, and we'll be back shortly. Do stay with us. We're live on Facebook, 32FM 949 Fame. Yeah, do stay with us.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
As the morning sun is rising, and it's time to start your day, you need that creamy, creamy taste. Dano evaporated milk. Pour it, taste it, the richness so amazing. Dano evaporated milk.
Now you can enjoy a great creamy taste with Dano Full Cream and Dano Cool Cow Evaporated Milk. Try it and taste the Dano difference.
kò bá jẹ́ 24 29 tàbí 32 ṣáà ti fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa lórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kàn tẹ 32 FM 949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀.
Golden Penny Pasta, what's your reason? What's your reason? Oh, everybody gather round. Come and hear the news in town. From the kitchen to my heart, every single body's a thrill. With every bowl I share, I find more reasons.
There are more reasons to love Golden Penny Pasta, enriched with protein and fiber for you and your loved ones. Golden Penny Pasta, great taste, good nutrition.
Tífà bá wọlé tán ní fàáfàá jífà. 32 FM, the happiness station, is ready to spread happiness again. Yes, turn don't reach for us to make our listeners smile again. Oh, are you ready? Ṣé ti dúró dédé? Àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ don land like traffic light. If true, data is life. Na if you say recharge card go come with you. If your finger is fast and you are feeling lucky on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, then keep your dial locked on 32 FM 949 fẹ̀yìn. Nítorí òjò recharge card yóò máa rọ̀ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Ìṣẹ́gun, Ọjọ́rú àti Ọjọ́bọ̀. Ìyẹn ní pé every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday time go reach you. Àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ go dey ṣẹlẹ̀ on top 32 FM 94.9 by 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 5 p.m. Congo reach 7 p.m. Lẹ́yìn tó túmọ̀ sí pé láago mẹ́jọ òwúrọ̀, aago mọ́kànlá àárọ̀, aago kan ọ̀sán, aago márùn-ún àti aago méje àṣálẹ́. If it be red network, if it be green network, it still fit be yellow network. Any which way na way, your own na to stay alert and stay active on 32 FM. Ló bá tán, mọ́ gọ́ọ̀kì ẹ̀ la fàwọ́dá.
You want like Vinny Junior? Èmi tí mo phenomenal gangan.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4, nourish your child's potential.
32 FM 94.9.
All right, thank you for staying with us. We are now opening the phone lines. The number to call is 0906 2000 949. You can also call 0809 7000 949. Hello, good morning.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hello, Prof. Good morning. So welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Please, there is no more. With what you see now, the opposition is totally dead in Nigeria. Now let's review it. We have the SDP or whatever, a group of disgruntled elements that will never ever agree with themselves. Labour Party, we don't even know what to say about those ones. And now PDP. But Prof, I thought the reason that anybody should give for this party is there must be disunity or trouble in the party. But look at the reason Okowa and others just give. It shows the kind of thing. What are we saying? Welcome to APC, the real owners of Nigeria, so to speak. Good morning, Bill.
All right, thank you very much. You can call 0809 7000 949 as well as 0906 2000 949. Our Facebook page is 32FM 949 Fayir. Pick another call now. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Tolu from your Agri. See, the political party, the development going on within their space. You see, it's quite unfortunate that when we expect them to come together and put aside the personal interest and let the national interest be their main priority. But what we have seen so far now is concerning, sincerely, and it's really letting us a signal that we might not have a formidable opposition party come 2027. And that is the most unfortunate part. Because the job of the opposition party is to put the ruling party on their toes. We know that things are not well in the country. See the insecurity, see the high inflation rate, everything. Yes, they failed. Sincerely, they failed woefully in doing their job. Good morning.
All right. Oluwaseun Root says, good morning, 32 FM. It's obvious now that the PDP party can never get it right come 2027 due to their failures to settle their differences because most of their key factors are already defecting to APC. And this is a signal that we Nigerians, that we are the only ones that can change this narrative by ourselves by voting for personalities and not political parties. May God help us. And also, to look back, Amy says, good morning. We are not really concerned about the political realignment going on within our political space, but want the federal government to review some of their economic policies that are making life more unbearable for the masses. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Miriam from Odejari. Hello.
Hello, we can hear you. Please go on.
Okay, I believe that for Nigerians to be delivered from this APC maladministration at the center, we need a strong opposition party. But it's a pity that the party many people are eyeing to deliver us from all these vices. They are even battling with internal crisis, of which I'll please urge them to please settle all the differences in their party so that they'll be able to get us out of this mess. We really cannot continue like this. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Boluwatife Ademijuwon says, good morning. To deliver Nigerians from the current administration's challenges, a strong opposition party is crucial. However, it's disappointing to see the party may have great hope in struggling with internal issues. The country's situation is dire, and it's imperative for the opposition to unify and strengthen their ranks. May they find a way forward. Sulaiman Sharif says, good morning to everyone. On defection saga, there is allegations that the APC-led federal government coerces many politicians, especially the prominent members from opposition parties, using the EFCC, ICPC, and other state apparatus. And those who cannot withstand the pressure end up leaving their parties for the APC in search of protection. All right, to pick another call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, my name is Ade from UI. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Please go on.
Yeah, for me, I'm not, although Nigeria is a captured country now, there are some people you don't allow them to get to power. Yeah, it's a captured country. But to me, it's not a big deal yet. Because I told those who are with them that are my friends yesterday, we have platform, they are posting, they are celebrating. I said, it's a shame to you as a youth. You are celebrating, you don't know that you are being captured. But I told them that I think Peter Obi came to contest within 3 months or 4 months thereabout, and he still divided Nigeria into 12 states. So those who are the country, my brother, if you understand dynamics of politics, it doesn't matter now. By the time they get to that party, they are fighting for ticket, they will return to normal political party. But let's just look beyond PDP for now. And the government that is in power that has not even spent 2 years, that is believing that you can only win the election when they join you, is so shameful. So I do want to tell me now that because the target of Tinubu is that if he captured the entire south and southeast, it's going to be easy for him. That north is not a go area, it's no go area. If somebody like Fashola, Peter Obi, or Soludo, or a popular person in the south get ticket in southeast, how can Tinubu win a state in that place? It's not possible. So it's not about political parties, it's about people who are ready to confront them. Leave them for now. It's just 2 years. Election, the winner is known maybe 5 months to the election, not 2 years. It's just they are very shameless, they are afraid, they depend the opposition before they can survive. It's not shameful to them. Those are the best of today.
All right, thank you. 0705 5949, 0809 7949, and 0906 2949. There's something in the Punch about the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, who is
what matters is the man should be probed. There were a lot of nonsense that took place under his administration. It was under his administration that we read that NNPC contributed 0 naira or $0 to the coffers of the federal government.
Please hold that thought. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Benjamin. You're calling from Apata. Professor, good to have you back. God bless you, sir. We really miss you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, on the issue of the camping, we know that Okowa, who happened to be the former governor of Delta State, is having a case that amounts to over 1.6 trillion naira with the EFCC. And as we speak now, in the light of him to get justice, he has moved from PDP to APC. He was even smiling yesterday. Then the question is, what happens to the case that is having the EFCC that is amounting to 1.6 trillion naira? Recollect the Shomole. Then he said, if you are, no matter who you are, your position, if you stole any billions or any trillion of naira, if you come to APC, you said your sins are forgiven. Professor, is this democracy? Is this democracy that our forefathers said practically? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so Mr. Fem, please wrap up the thoughts and then I'll get...
Let me quickly respond to what Gbenga Mario said. I've always said that the way we practice democracy in this country is always against the people. They don't practice democracy to benefit the people, but to benefit those of them that are dramatic personnel who are in bedroom of power and corridor of power. So how can somebody steal allegedly people's money and you say that when they come to APC, their sins are forgiven? And we have seen so many of them like that. We know somebody who allegedly stole 5 billion of his state and who wanted to contest for the seat of a Senate president. And they told him that drop your ambition and your sin will be forgiven. And it was so. The person is still in the Senate up to this moment. And we have so many of them like that. So that is why I said earlier that probing the government, or the administration of Kyari is a welcome development. We want to know what transpired during this administration. We know, but we want it to be legally established that yes, this nonsense took place during this time, and then we want to see the consequence.
All right, Prof, any final thoughts as we go?
Well, we've never had democracy here. What we have is civil rule. So what we get from it, of course, is what we get when we just have a change of agbada from the uniform to the agbada. In terms of the probe, it's quite clear that you get some kind of cover. Akpabio got the cover. There are many of them that have got the cover when you join the ruling party. And that's quite unfortunate. Well, let's hope that things will improve. Let's hope.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi Lukunle, for your analysis this morning, as well as Professor Olojedokun. Thank you for stopping by. The Smart Kids Show comes up next. I am at DENIKE at Dimowagon. Keep listening to 32 FM 94.9. Have a good day and bye for now.